welcome back for the second part and probably the final part of House of Ashes. Obviously, we left off last night, or yesterday afternoon, was it? With I was a bit disappointed with some decisions, but I was actually this morning taking a quick look at without trying to avoid spoilers, but just to understand different options and things like that, at least up until the point where we are now. And I think actually doing okay. It could be worse. Let's put it that way. So I still got a little bit to go through. I think, but let's see. We'll definitely get through the rest of the game today. But yeah, sounds good. I think without further ado, let's get right into it. I've lowered the volume a little bit of the gameplay as well, because I noticed it was a bit high compared to sort of the input for the microphone. But anyway, yeah, let's see. We've got if you're just joining now, there's sort of I think two characters already sort of unfortunately didn't make it, and I think we've got like three more which actually let's go can take a quick look. So Eric, why that's not showing Eric though. So there's Eric, he's didn't make it. Jason still there, Nick still there, Rachel also unfortunately didn't make it, and then we've got Salim, who you're seeing on your screen, who we're playing as now.
Vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
And who hopefully we can also save. So without further ado, as I say, let's continue exactly where we left off yesterday.
That looks like our best way through.
One of us holds up the gate. The other can slip through. Go! Are you okay?
What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere. You got any idea what we're dealing with?
They're vampires.
Not possible.
My father once told me, if something looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Good.
Thanks. What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
Hold my son.
Oh, a letter or a note. Unintelligible. Dead. I sat with her in her final moments, telling her how sorry I was, hell forsaken place for placing my vanity above our love. When the end of everything, I knew she.
9 p.m. Something unholy has happened. As I sat with my wife, I noticed something in her hand. Lady Bradshaw's brooch. She must have pulled it from her shirt when she grabbed at her. Turning it over, I noticed that it looked like one of the creatures we'd exhumed from the cocoons. Were these the demons Mary had spoken about? Had Bradshaw known all along what we'd find down here? Then Mary's corpse moved. It was not my wife. It was something inhuman. It leapt at me, and only the bars of the cell spared me from its fury.
Yeah, so they do. I mean, they do turn. I don't think there's any.
You seem like you got your head screwed on. So I gotta ask, what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
For us, we had no choice.
Yeah, I mean,
Your friend Nick,
once it
I like him.
infests you, I don't think infests you.
He was
Don't
good to
think
me.
you can do much.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
It's to honor the dead. It's the reason I fight.
It's as good a reason as any.
It's a damn good reason. The only reason.
I have no grievance with you.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Listen. There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
I mean, when I chose that option, it wasn't that lengthy. All right, let's get out of here. Come on, you know how to get. He knows how to kill them.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah. I'd probably agree with that.
Looks to me like a medical bay.
This could come in handy.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your back, be my guest.
It's got a point, but
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
Every time you say something smart, you follow it with some...
patient history, 1930, pulse danger is high, subject was unconsciously, occasionally wakes and screams, sweating sickness continues, saline supply low, detected movement under the skin to abdomen, fine, structure weakening, more movement under the skin, seen parasitic organism, time of death, 2013. Time of death, 2013, alright. Yeah, they clearly, like, this, you know, I don't know, it just went lost, like, you know, 50 years, because I think all of this, the excavations, you know, were about 50 years ago. So, I don't know what happened.
First of January, 1947.
47,
1 a.m.
yeah.
The saboteur has struck again, sealing us in here. We are hopelessly trapped with those things. All around us, they shriek from the darkness. Crow has set up his machine gun, pointed towards the catacombs. Mary was right. We cannot fight that which does not live. There is only one option now. Bring the whole damn temple down on them. Even if it means bringing it down on our own heads. They cannot be allowed out of here.
Right, okay. So maybe that's the answer to what I was just talking about. And it also explains why there's so many explosives around that we've come across that are just there on, like, you know, on columns or whatever. It's starting to make sense. More sense, anyway. So, I know, we looked at this before.
It's caverns.
Whatever's down there, those explorers got there first. Hold up, will you?
What are you doing? You think they're still alive? That's hopeful.
Hope is all we got left. Is that your wife? I was wrong to judge you. You're all right.
Most people are good. You just have to realize that before they're gone.
What is that that's got all those chains attached? It's like to pull stuff up, right? Some sort of crane.
This place is Jack in the Box.
Because there was one earlier, obviously, which had fallen.
What do you make of it?
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You see that elevator cable? The explorers must have gone down.
I don't think they made it back up.
That winch still looks functional.
No,
No?
we are not going down there. The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fired up.
Crazy. If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own home?
What I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator working.
That's the thing. I don't know how the hell we make it out of here. You know, it's like, how do you know where you are under the surface, essentially? What's the way up? And is, as he was saying, so yeah, you want to go further down? I also hope they give us some background as to how these things sort of came to be. But they've been living here for like centuries.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow? Ah, Rachel. A second name in the ledger. Casualties are starting to mount. We'll never know if she and Eric could repair the wreckage of their marriage. It's almost as if you're trying to get them killed. Let's hope nothing unfortunate has befallen Sergeant K. Those taken by the Abyss seldom live to tell the tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies, you cannot seem to bury the hatchet unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
Alright. So maybe we're only going to meet him one more time at the end.
Again? Jesus, Eric, how many times? This is me. This is my way of dealing with it, and I'm done trying to explain it to you. Yes! Yes, this is my life now, and I'll live it on my terms. Wait, what did you just say?
Bad time?
Yeah, it's a real fucking bad time.
I'm just dropping off the files you requested.
Not now. I said not now.
I didn't mean to upset you.
It's not you.
Seems like out here we're all running away from something. I know I am.
You were caught up in that mess at the checkpoint. You shot that woman. No, it's okay. You could talk to me.
It's just everyone seems to have an opinion on it. I'm dealing with it in my own way.
Are you?
You got your own problems. And whoever that was, that sounded like a gold medal asshole. Whatever it is, you'll deal with it. Or say the word, and I'll handle it for you.
It's a bit of a flashback, a bit of a dream, yeah.
Jason. Jason, you here?
Ah, it's him again. He almost killed us last time. So I guess you can also... Some people become like bat-like, but like he hasn't. He's just sort of remained human-like, let's say. But also has some, you know, some of wherever that contagion is. Or infection.
Jason,
That's actually quite smart.
I'll find you, buddy.
It's just us. I wonder if there's like a kernel of like all this infection. Bit like, you know, like Alien, where you've got sort of the mother.
Seen some fucked up shit in my life. Nothing comes close to this. They don't seem to be following.
Do you like to wait for them, or...
Don't need to be a smart ass. Just move.
Stay alert for danger. They've warned us.
What is that? Cocoon? Looks like those things came from here.
Smells like formaldehyde.
Since when did you become a scientist?
They don't teach you American science at school. You should stay clear of it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why we came down here. I guess there was no other way, but... Yeah, well...
Mary Hudson. She's gotta be his wife.
Your story didn't end so well. Jason,
What?
I can't end up like this.
We won't, Salim, don't worry. When this temple falls, my wife and I will be Ayurveda at least. The portrait that I carry in my watch's case is the Mary I remember, not that. Because she obviously transformed.
This was all Lady
Was infected.
Bradshaw's doing. She knew all along what was down
That's where
here.
Nick was, no?
She led us to them. I found her below, hunched over the murdered corpse of Van Hoyten. As she turned to face me, I saw that she had changed. My hand fell to the closest weapon I could find, an iron tent peg. I stabbed her with the metal, impaling her in the heart. She died. Unholy screams echoed from deep below, as if answering the sudden release of blood.
Right. Was he talking about his wife there? That, you know, there are people in that expedition that knew about this and actually lured maybe the others into it, or something along those lines.
said. What the fuck is this place?
That's like high-level technology there. Wonder what happened.
What is this hell? Is this even real? We are being judged. God is punishing us all for the mistakes we've ever made. Zane is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university. If only he would stop stealing. I miss him so much.
Come on, Salim, don't give up now.
Is your conscience clear, Jason?
Yeah.
This place. They're sure to come back here. I can hear you thinking.
We're waiting for something to happen. Maybe we should take the initiative and make something happen.
What you have in mind?
We go inside there and we find a way to hurt them.
I have to think about that one a bit more. But I like the idea.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's go fuck them up.
I mean, what's left to do, you know? It's not like waiting back is gonna save you. I want to know what that is. Like, yeah, I hope they tell us that. Like where all this sort of technology comes from.
What is this?
It's like spores.
Stay close. This gotta be where those things come from.
Yeah.
I think so.
Definitely, I feel like this is definitely like Alien inspired. Like from the Alien franchise.
This moths is everywhere.
Is it just me, or is it alive? Salim, over here. What do you make of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
God didn't make these creatures.
No. It's possible we've got this wrong way around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe we're intruding on them.
Salim, check this out.
Sounds like music.
That don't sound like any music from where I'm from.
Okay, maybe not music. Could be a language.
Possibly.
You've seen those motherfuckers. They're not exactly the chatty type.
We shouldn't underestimate them. Look at this place. Those things are intelligent.
Salim, check this out. It's one of those creatures, only older.
Ancient.
You don't think it's alive, do you?
Well, we don't have to
Touch
find
it.
out.
You touch it.
Pussy.
Why? No. Yeah, no. It's like there's literally no reason to do that.
Stay close.
I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, there's the other guy.
Holy shit.
Look at him.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
How has he still got any like flesh?
Shit! Did you see that? I think he's still alive.
Oh, that's impossible.
In this place,
Yeah,
everything's
no,
possible.
exactly.
Holy shit.
Why don't you just smack it in the
Fucker's been alive all this
head
time?
first,
Sitting here with half a head.
Fluid.
just to be sure?
It must have preserved his flesh, his brain. What should we do? We can't leave him like this.
Well, shit. He's had enough time to get used to it.
I'm serious. The noise will attract the vampires. I'll do it.
But sure, he's probably been there for like, well, since he was initially killed, I guess. That's weird. It's different from what everything else we've seen so far. Like he's still got flesh and he's, you know, moving. after so much time, and yeah, and there's that sort of slimy thing he was covered in, which is the part that sort of where his flesh was retained, which yeah, I don't think we've come across before. Alright, so... And you're telling me this is all, you know, like, beneath the ground? More of these. These must be like cocoons or something. They've got this sort of tree-like shape that also looks like a bat.
Sleep.
What is it?
I think we hit the mother lode.
Jeez.
I'm thinking.
Did you see how many there are there?
Raccoons?
Yeah.
And I am thinking what you're thinking.
That's an insane amount. I don't know what we're gonna do now. Now, what's the plan, guys?
Quietly.
Yeah, very quietly. I'm trying to avoid stepping on any of these just for good measure. Yeah, I mean, if only like, I don't know, like 3 of these wake up, we're just fucked. That's it. You know?
this out. They died fighting each other.
Hmm. Guess we keep going. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, Nick is here too. I mean, I don't know if that's a great move, but come on, guys.
I'll cover you! Go!
Shit, Nicky. You turned up like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Not my time.
Nice. I'm good. We're all back together at least.
Glad you're here, man.
Yeah.
This place. What is this place?
I mean, besides the horror side of things, it is admittedly quite beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what they've created here as a game.
We need a plan.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40 mil high X rounds, a couple of 9 mil pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. And 1 block of composition C4.
It's gonna make me
All in is not enough.
We also got this.
make a choice on what to take.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
Our fuses are shot, but we can use the C4 to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Hoorah.
Still got that med kit. Now'd be a good time to use it.
Hurts like a bitch. I gotta stop the bleed.
Looks like our explorer friends were here too. We should search this place before we move out.
All right, yeah, let's see what's around. As I discover more about the musical language of okay, my mind spins in wonder how they came to be here exactly. Did they soar through the skies in the days of dinosaurs? Did their great empire span the globe while we were still swinging from the trees? They're dead now. Their forms are somewhat like our own, but everything else about them is alien to life as we know it. The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars. Cetus, seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home? Interesting. So maybe that thing we did see earlier was in fact sort of some sort of instrument, or maybe the expedition had tried to communicate with them through music. Or okay.
Over here.
A lighter
Found
explosion.
something.
Like an explosion that, yeah, with a light. I couldn't really quite tell who was involved there.
Could have used Rachel right now. Wish we could have saved her.
Can we talk about something else?
Of course. Tell me about the explosives. Feeling good about them?
Good as it can be.
It makes for an interesting read.
I've never been one for books. Wait for the movie to come out. The fuck is that?
Oh, it's singing.
Yeah.
What do you make of these carvings?
It's a language formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it. She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
That language sounds a little like Morse code.
No, it's more musical than that. It has a pitch, a rhythm, color. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
Name it.
This console is too big to operate single-handedly. Isn't that something? Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion?
So their expedition must have spent a long time down here.
Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other. What happened? A sickness? A madness? What turned them from architects into killers? Whatever it is, it twisted them. Now they're creatures of hate. Animals. Dead things. No one left to kill. So they slept. And they waited. They waited for us.
Is anyone buying this shit?
I don't know, but Old Mother Mary was right about one thing. There's no more good in this place. And come on, let's go burn these motherfuckers.
I mean, unless we find a way to destroy all of this, if we manage to get out, then you definitely would want to send something down here to, like,
Those mounds are made of cocoons.
yeah,
Thousands
destroy all.
of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all burn.
So the mission's now not get out, but it's how do we win the war basically with these guys?
Shit, they're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've been hit hard tonight. We lost brothers. Rachel's gone. So's the Colonel. But now, it's time to get some payback. We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul ass to the exit. If luck is on our side, we'll do more than fry a few vampires. Create a diversion. Salim, you ready?
I am.
Okay then. Let's get loose, kids.
Okay. Who's going to place the dynamite?
Alright, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy. We'll do it together.
Nah, the more of us down there, the more chances we'll get seen. Takes a detonator. If I don't make it...
Nick!
Hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
And I'll pop a flare. See it go up, you hit that detonator.
Be quick and be safe. You hear me, buddy?
Things are about to get sticky.
I can't make it out.
I think it's just a falling cocoon.
There's one ahead of him. His left.
Nick, the cocoons are hatching ahead of you. You gotta move fast.
First dynamite is down. Over.
Which way? Left or right?
This guy again. Crap.
Look at that, man. It's the mother.
It's too far.
Nah, let's go for it.
I'm going for it.
way too easy.
In real life, I'm not sure I would have made that decision.
What is it?
There are too many. He's a dead man.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wait! What will warning him do now? There is no way out.
Hey, how's it looking up there?
Kill him.
They're all over you, man. Hundreds of them.
At least you've got the boss to tell me the truth.
I'm sorry, Nikki. For this? For what happened at that checkpoint?
It's a war, Jason. Bad shit happens. Get out.
Oh, I don't think we've had any of these, is it? Oh. Oof. Right. I don't think we had any other ones of those throughout the game so far. Oh no, alright. Steady. Yes. Yeah, that was the same pace as the first one. I thought it might speed up.
Charges in place.
Isn't he making like a run for it? Let's hope it works at least. He's still alive.
I hear you, buddy. What's your position?
Ooh,
I'm 200 meters from the door. Bearing 320.
nice.
But I'm injured. I need help.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's the ca- oh wait, give me a second. Oh, this is where we could die. I remember this from one of the
Hang tight, Sergeant. We're on our way.
come on. This was definitely one of the premonitions.
Are you with me? She can go down
surely not. Come on. I'm glad we didn't have to make a sacrifice between, this giving, putting everything on fire and saving, not Celine, but Nick. Alright. Now I need to get out here. The mission changed from like let's survive to let's actually destroy these things, right?
Where the fuck
And
is
if we
Celine?
die in doing so, then that's worthwhile, right?
Those charges were a godsend. Feels like this whole damn place is coming down. Celine, he's still alive. Celine, come in, man. Are you there?
I am surrounded. I'm in real trouble here. Vampires. So many vampires.
What's there to think about? We go back down there, we die with them. No way I can make it out alone, Jason. Come with me. He ain't one of us.
What now? He's saying that. No, it's been our policy the whole
You're wrong.
time.
Salim is one of us now. Marines don't leave their own behind. You hear me, Salim?
If I don't make it out, tell my son I did everything I could.
Tell him yourself. I'm coming to get you.
You've come to join the fun.
Okay. Oh, that was really close.
Seriously, just throw that thing at me.
I did.
Come on, guys, let's get the hell out of
Get
here.
outta here.
Yeah. Wow, we're just unlocking achievements left, right, and center.
Takes more than a few bats to kill you.
Oh man, that was unfucking believable. Those things were all over us. Me and Celine busted through them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl. Listen up. I'm not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best. We will get home.
Well, the good thing is we've got some experience now of like killing these guys. We know how to do it. Well, especially Salim. He's got the only weapon that actually works. It seems. We came all this way. We came all the way down to just go all the way up again. It was worth it, but I don't know how we made a decision to begin
What's up?
with.
We can get out. We just have to climb.
We actually made it out.
You still with me, buddy? We got two alive. Very fucking ready to go home, Marines here. This is Mailman 2-1 actual to Coyote 2. Radio check, over.
This is Rhino 1-5, solid copy. We're 5 minutes from your position. Where the hell have you guys been? Over.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome. We fucking did it!
Look around you. So quiet.
Hello, sunshine. Am I happy to see you?
I must return home to my boy. He must be worried about me. Oh, no. Not again.
Wait, what?
Get it on!
Okay, air support? You're kidding me. It's not... We're getting chased outside as well. I remembered the eclipse, so that's what so the eclipse has something to do with it. Because we came across the eclipse before. Though, was that during the Acadian period? Or sort of cutscene period, yeah. And the visuals in this game, though.
What's the sun back?
Alright, so we're not done yet. Still need to get through this to get out alive. Come on, Liz. It's 5 minutes. We need to resist 5 minutes.
ammo. These are fucking flares.
Fuck it. We use what we got.
It's been interesting knowing you.
Okay. And Jason again. Third one. Alright, we've got another round. Come on, guys. Right. Then with the sunlight, they just, yeah, can't bear that. I have a feeling, yeah, if you've got a higher difficulty, or even those, probably those button presses, it's got less time to do them, I'd imagine, which would make it a lot more challenging. It was like, this was decent, like, you know, it's
1-4. Do you have eyes on the friendlies?
it's yeah, it was manageable.
There.
Get us the fuck out of here.
Did they not see the anything, the eclipse, or yeah, I don't know.
Clear.
No questions asked.
You've got 3 survivors. One of them's a PW. Turning to me.
you go.
Freely they stood who stood, and fell who fell. Not bad. You've guided some of your charges to the light, while others have fallen to the darkness. Survival often comes at a great cost, a cost that others sometimes must pay. I look forward to our next encounter. Perhaps I'll choose a story that's a little more homely next time, somewhere you'll be guaranteed of a decent night's sleep. Rest assured, wherever it is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave. Until the next time. You know the way out.
That's it.
You're late, and you look like shit.
I just got off the red eye. What's your excuse?
Still looking for chemical weapons.
Good flight?
Oh, shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
They cram you in the back?
By the toilets.
Nice.
Coffee wasn't so bad, though. Good fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
The ISG team took heavy losses, but it wasn't a complete disaster. We just had to scrape some of them off the floor.
Poor bastards. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen
Oh,
before.
right, sure. That also reminds me of
Jason,
Alien.
First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
Such as? The whole fucking thing was irregular.
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant?
You weren't fucking there! Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Salim. And that man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking Fi!
And Colonel King?
What about Colonel fucking King?
How did he die?
He led us all the way to hell. Hell burned him up.
So they cooperated with an Iraqi soldier down there?
Republican
Oh,
Guard.
come on.
If you can believe it. Must have made a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
I'm dying to meet this guy.
I am not answering any more questions until I see my son.
That's not how we do things around here.
You don't have a clue. Jason came back for me. What does that tell you? Down there, this damn war of yours was over.
I'd like to talk more about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Untie me,
What the hell do you know?
and I'll show you how I did it.
The analysis team are still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
No, I'm done. I told you already. It was a city, a goddamn city full of those things. There were cocoons down there. Fucking thousands of them.
How many organisms were still alive down there?
Too many. Oh, for Allah's sake. They all fucking burned.
This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. Ah, and here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
Those two were married, right?
In the loosest sense of the word. He felt his death.
Yeah, I've read the report. Wonder if there's more to it than that.
The answer to that died with him. This comes down to Kalis. It mistook the temple for Saddam's weapon depot.
Piece of shit system.
I wouldn't say that. It's been a big find for us. We've been lucky.
This is your definition of lucky?
I like this finale, where it's you know, when you're running the sort of end sort of titles and the credits, you've actually got the sort of final piece of the story.
Dear God.
There's barely anything left to identify.
You read her profile.
Yeah. She could have gone far. If this hadn't happened. Are you still on for next Sunday?
Janet's making hot pot. You bet your ass we're on.
I'll never get used to this job.
Why would you want to?
At least this one was localized.
You know, small blessings.
So, what do you make of it all?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only thing that matters is controlling the flow of information. As far as the world knows, not a damn thing happened here.
You want to know what it means to be a killer? Think of the most profound thing you've ever done. The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone.
It keeps going.
To see the fear in their eyes. To feel them
Yeah, these
pulling
are the
at
other
your
ones.
release. To hear them pleading.
The other Supermassive games.
That's true art. That's what you have to be. An artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you?
Right, yes. Is it divided into seasons then? Because the Devil Within it, the Devil in Me is the next one that came out after House of Ashes. But anyway, cool. Anyway, yeah, that's I think the end of the thing. There's more cutscenes, and we get another achievement. An error has occurred. All right. Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. That's House of Ashes. Let me actually put that down slightly. I don't know. It's what a journey. I mean, what I would say is that, well, we kept 3 out of 5 people alive. At least today's session, nobody died in today's session. That's something. Definitely, could have done better. But overall, I think we did decent. The 2 people that we did lose were obviously Eric and Rachel. I think Eric, thinking back, you could have maybe sort of cut that cord or that rope. It did give us a couple chances to do so, but I just assumed the sort of flashback was about Rachel and not about sort of him, of Eric. Whilst for Rachel, I think I don't know. It was I think the game did well because I like that it gave you that choice where you had to remember a choice that you'd made previously. When we placed the actual explosives and whether we put it in the middle or the tripwire on the walls, and then when you're in that moment and they're running, you need to make a decision as to where to make them run. And I don't know. I guess running through the middle might have saved them. But I'm not 100% sure about that either. I guess there must be a way to save them. But anyway, cool. The other people, we got Jason, Salim, and Nick saved, which is good. To be fair, I liked those 3 characters. They were all decent. There was no proper pricks, and also we solved the marriage issue. So anyway, but yeah, other than that, I thought it was really, really good game. I actually really enjoyed it. The graphics, really nice. The storyline is I also really enjoyed. So yeah, I definitely kind of want to explore some of the other Supermassive games. I don't know if wait for the new one that comes out or previous ones, and I don't know if you guys there's any that you might want to see me play, but please let me know in the comments down below for any of that. And with that being said, there's actually one, Clarice? Clarice was the one person who I thought was going to come back. I don't remember her dying, she was obviously transforming into one of those things. But yeah, I thought she'd make a reappearance and we'd have to like fight her off somehow. But anyway, all in all, saved 3 out of 5. We actually destroyed or at least seemingly destroyed the actual bats or whatever that stuff was. So yeah, hopefully the world gets to know about it as well. But let's see. Cool. Anyway, without dragging on too long, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.